What's up, guys? Just wanted to show you real quick brand new tables from At Games. Space Invaders. It's amazing. If you have this pinball machine, you have to buy the table pack. Anyone who plays it will tell you it gets crazy. What a great like whoever thought of this and to put in this setup, having them come down. It's amazing. So much fun. I also wanted to show you how I fixed. There was a new firmware release today. All the settings are changed, just so you know. And if you had default settings that you liked, if you changed them, they did properly lower haptic feedback to ultra low, which is what, if you have this controller, is what you really need to have it set on, because the rattling is just insane. But what I'm going to show you is I currently have volume set to 100. Okay, settings, master volume 60. I turned the FX volume up to 75 and turned the music volume down to 35. They come all set at 50. I like hearing the FX volume sounds and stuff, so that's why I upped that and lowered the music. And then I set my haptic strength to high. Now, this comes at ultra low, and that's what you need it if you don't do the installation thing I did. So all I did was take regular air conditioner, foam air conditioner insulation. It comes in a bag. It's like usually wrapped up in a roll, and it's sticky on one side and foam on the other. Or you could just get the foam. I had both. It's like $9.99 in any hardware store you go to, Walmart, Ace, whatever. What I did is I took this piece off. Obviously, I took the rails off, but I didn't have to put no insulation at all up on any of these rails. So let's go back to the thing. So you don't have to worry about that. You just gotta. Obviously, you need to take them off to get to everything. But remove the control deck. Okay. Took this piece off right here. Just a couple screws, and I put a strip of the insulation foam is stuck to the bottom of this, so it's not touching the table. All right, that I didn't think rattled much, but since you have it apart, you might as well put it there, right? This is the area it really rattles around the trackball. You have two screws here. You should have two screws, one here and one here. Take them out. All right, once your control panel is out of the machine, take them out, these two screws. It'll give you just enough play to be able to lift the corner of this plastic piece. And I think it's glued down. I'm not sure, but when you take those two screws off, you can lift the corners and the sides. I was able to take the insulation foam and put it all along here. Under here, I put a lot right here. I have it going the entire back and up this side, all by carefully just using a nail file, and you like tuck the foam in. If you bend this too much, this plastic piece, it'll crack completely. You can feel there's really no play, so you want to be really careful if you're going to do this. All right, you just trust me. Then just put the screws back in. I put everything back on. Then also I realized your dust protectors rattle, or at least mine were rattling like crazy. I just put a little piece of foam in between it too. I don't know if you can see that. You don't see it when you're playing, and it's no more rattling. All right. Another thing was the reflection issue for the Legends Pinball thing. So you could see the light coming in from the curtains reflecting on that. But we all know how Legends pinball is like blasted right here on the screen. As you can see, it's not there right now, and if it's very dull. If anything, you can see this reflection on the back screen, but it really works. All you do is take a regular sheet of paper from your printer, cut it obviously because you don't want it a giant, you need 2 pieces, and just tape it to the back of this. As you can see, it's still bright. It's still, the light still comes through, but it stops or gets rid of most of the reflection. As you can see, look, this is the brand new table. I'm right here. I can't see it, but I'm sure like you'll be able to pick it out a little bit. But it's gone. Literally, piece of paper from your printer can fix that problem. The rattling problem is $9.99 for the roll of the foam. Easily put in here, and it's not. You'll see. I now have my haptics on, like you saw, as high as they go, and the FX is cranked up, and you'll see. Watch, there's no rattling at all. I mean, you want to feel the haptics, so. I know every one of you really want it on high, so this is the way you do it. $9.99 it costs for that, and then the piece of paper I stole from my girlfriend's printer. But that's it, and it plays great, and you don't hear anything. One other thing I added, just to show you real quick. If you see underneath, there's the back box button, but where is it? Right here. I had a USB extender. Now, I know you could have a wireless keyboard and just have it in the back. I have a powered USB dub in the back. Did I say dub? What is it? I don't even know what it's called. Just call it an extender. I don't know. And then I ran the extension up front so I can plug in, like before I plugged in a keyboard. There's a keyboard I keep under here. It helps when you're running OTG, so you don't have to. You can keep the keyboard over here. I do have a wireless one. I know I can plug the Bluetooth one in there and use the little one. But even with the little one, the one I have, it's not like a full keyboard, so it's just easier. I plug it in there, and that's also powered, so I charge my phone there. There's one more thing I wanted to show you. I don't know if I have it around close though, and I don't want to pull out the machine. Anyone who has a Amazon Fire Stick, if you have one, they come with these extenders that you can do that bend. All right, they're HDMI extenders. They plug in, and then there's a wire, and then another HDMI extender. I have that plugged in to my Vibs board because by doing that, and then it's just a wire, you can plug in to plug it in the bottom, and you won't be like putting any pressure on the Vibs board ribbon cables because they're very, very like delicate. And if you're cleaning or vacuuming and you hit your OTG cable, you're gonna probably break or rip out the ribbon, and it works perfect. So if you have an Amazon Fire Stick at home, you know what it is. It's like this big. It works perfectly. That's another thing back there. That's pretty much it for all those things. I'm choosing to leave the back top part of the box off. I had it on, and when I took it off to do some like wire maintenance back there, it was hot, and the Vibs board was hot to the touch, like almost where holding it was burning. So I took that off just to let air, air get back there. No one's gonna go behind the machine anyway. So I would say keep an eye out for the heat back there. I don't know if you're in an air-conditioned room or not, but I'm leaving the back off. Let me just show you. Okay, let me show you some gameplay. Morning. This game is amazing. All right, now remember, volume's on 100, haptics are on high. Okay, I'm gonna try and get it so you can hear if there's any vibration. Really need chins. See how they're walking down the screen. It's awesome. Oh man, I wish I could. This is it's got to be an easier way to do this. There. What's cool is these guns, when you unlock them and up top, they start firing. So they also like help you, take them out. So that's as good as I can play with one hand, but you can see, I just wanted to get how awesome this game is. There is no vibration at all. So just spend the $9 and you can put haptics back on high and FX volume as high as you want, and I'll try and shut my mouth up for you so you could really hear. The reason why I'm not getting the whole screen for you guys is I'm trying to keep it here so you could hear there's no rattle, so it's fixed. Impossible. See the guns? Now, see, hear that noise and stuff? Like normally, the whole thing would be vibrating and shaking. But that's why I like having it on high, because you hear all that, like, really, when you hear that noise, you know that the aliens are coming down. So it's just, this table's amazing, man. So just take my advice, man. Just got to put a little bit of that foam right here, and that's it. And then you can crank up haptics to high, so you can actually feel. I know you guys have, you're adding all different machinery and stuff, but if you just have the stock thing, this allows you to like feel everything, so it feels like you're really playing a real pinball machine. So I hope those little tips help. The stuff you guys could do at home without spending a ton of money. The reflection thing is a piece of paper, and if you have a fire stick, I really, or you just want to order and get an HDMI extender. I only say the Fire Stick because most people have a Fire Stick at home, and every one of them comes with that piece. And you can just use it. It'll take the pressure off that Vibs board, because that's the weakest part, I think, of the table, is that board. It's just those ribbon cables. I could picture my girl vacuuming and hitting a wire and, you know, ripping it right out of the back of the machine. So, all right. Hope you guys got it. I hope some of you take my advice and especially do the rattling thing, because it's awesome. You want haptics on high. Trust me. This machine is awesome, and you want it to be at its best. So, hopefully, it will help you. All right. I will talk to you guys later.